All right, here we go. This is game 17. Holy cow, the tournament's gone by quick. Nikolai playing for our team. Let's do this. Let's see who else playing for who. I know that Andrew there is playing for Liberalist team. Who's Lyra playing for? Lyra's subbed in, it looks like, for somebody on Pigeon's team. Not sure who. They played a blue. Iconic is, of course, the vice captain of Tom's team. They're doing pretty good this tournament. They're in second place. If Andrew gets a win here, this is not a special game, but Stall Like Brexit has been on the charge. Okay, well, it's unfortunate that 1-5 wasn't RRR and instead 2 6s, because Nico doesn't get to play, but whatever. 5-1, 1-4 only. Every game there's a debate. Once 2 6 is red. Once one of the two govs is red, you always have a debate on who to play. If 1-5 is red, 3 gets to play. If 2 6 is red, 4 gets to play. I think that's only fair. That limits fascism the best. So Nico's not wrong, but he's also green. That's the problem. Alright, who else is playing? Other player is playing for Team 6. Team 6 has also been on a roll. They're currently leading the tournament. That's Ray's team. Maria there, or Mai, she's subbed in for somebody on Pingu's team. Pingu's team fell off a cliff. They got all the way to 12 points really quick, and then they just have been there for the past 7 or so games. Lost every game in a row. Anyway, 1-4. Nico's pushing hard here. I think 3-4 is not fash. I mean, not fash. It kind of, unless Nico's Hitler. If Nico's Hitler, it'll be the first time we've had a Hitler. Legit, only been fascist or liberal. And we almost have been liberal the most out of the tournament, except that Team 4 has actually been more liberal, and they have been benefiting greatly from that. They're on a huge winning streak, too. They've won every single game since Game 8, Team 4 has. So, good on them. Ironically, that only puts them in third place. That's just how bad a start they got off to. How good a start the other two teams, Teams 2 and 6, got off to. I gotta say, I mean, I did not expect Team 2 to do it. What was 5-1? I didn't even pay attention. I really need to pay more attention to the games themselves. So we're still missing a blue. Andrew's not liking 6's chat. It's pre-Hitler zone, yeah, there's not really much. Just pick 4, I mean. 5 is lib to you, huh? Yeah, but people joke often in the beginning, even when they're in the actual lines. So it's like, I don't know. Obviously, I would pick 1-4 here, but I can see why Nico's pushing for himself. When 1-4 comps. Well, let's see what happens. It's meta. This is just meta. And the reason the meta exists is because 1-5 needs to play red for 3 and 2-6 needs to play red for 4. That's just how the game is. So you can assume that 4 is fascist. It's pretty good. M6 for the easy double dip. So if I'd give him 1-1-4. Play the blue and then just take him yourself. Look at Andrew. Coming to Lyra's defense. Yeah, Nico is right to say don't imv me, because if you imv Nico fascist, it forces 4-3 or 2x. And Although I'm a huge advocate for anti-double dips, especially if you're the person making the double dip, you should be liking it. And I can explain that, but most of the community does not agree with me. Not that I blame them. Generally speaking, the way I see it is, if you get the anti-double dip, you can be reasonably sure that it's fascist, because otherwise the fascists would just be against it. If it's lib. Like, there's no reason for them to like it. Which is kind of funny, because even if they play a blue, it's not like they're ever going to get SC'd, so I don't know why fascists are so afraid of anti-double dip. Maybe they just don't like getting the extra blue down. They just want to get to Hitler Zone ASAP, which is a common thing in fascism. Alright, come on, Katya. It's time to find a lib. Honestly, I wouldn't M5. I wouldn't M3. So the M is in 267. If 1-3 comps, then 4-3 happens. Andrew's setting up M3 fascist here. It's possible 1-2 is fash. Yeah, you definitely don't M5. That's the given. And then I wouldn't M3 as well. I would M then 2-6 or 7. Yeah, probably 6. 6 is a good one. You're just gonna find a fascist, but it's fine. That means you know who lives. Oh, oops, that's not good. Okay. You do play 3x here, not 2. Three, 5. 3-5. You can 9-6 even. That's the other reason. Yeah, another reason not to 9-2 is just for the tracker. You can't get to 6 if you want to play 6 instead of giving them the SE. Because you might want to SE 5 here. 5 is pretty lib. It's a low blue deck, though. Should be RBB here. Nika's gonna get sheeped. I think Forrest's trying to sheep him. I've called so many people fascist this game. They can't all be fascist. So I think if 2 is liberal, then 3-4 might be fash. I think if Lyra is liberal, that 3-4 can be fash. Whatever happens, I'm glad Nico has control here, because this is a critical stage. He gets to pick the SE. If he's fascist with 1, he can SE 6. If he's fascist with 4, he can SE 5. That's a pretty good position to be in as a fascist. He's probably not Hitler. You just SE 5. You don't go 3-6 here. Andrew said that Iconic is fascist with 3 and 2 sets of lines. I mean, you could be picking in 2 libs here with 5-6. It's really not a hard game. You just pick 5, I think. There's no reason to go crazy. Well, he picked 6. Good luck to him. Yeah, it's never auto 6. Well, it should be blue here anyway. Like, if you get a blue and it comps, then yeah, there you go. 4 blue, but Lyra got a blue on M, so that doesn't mean 6 is fascist. I think you play 6 here. I don't mind playing 6-5. You can even play 6-1 if you want to be super cheeky. There's no double dip. 1 conflict. Don't know what Maria's role is. Maria is just a spectator. It's possible Nico got RBB there. Hey, ditches. If it's 136. Yeah, one is double dipping 2, 5, and 4. It's not incorrect. It's just kind of funny to say, I guess. I don't see why Lyra thinking that 1 of 2, 5 has a fascist is wrong. 1 of 2, 5, 1 of 3, 7. 3 just played a blue instead of conflicting your amped lib, so they look pretty good. You could honestly make a case for SE3 here. I really would like that. And that's another reason to play 6. 3 played the more recent blue, and he played it with 6. I think if 3 is fascist, they can just conflict you, and then SE the fascist that looks good in 5-7. I mean, if 5 is fascist and 3 is fascist, there's no reason that 3-6 doesn't conf unless 3 got RBB, so... It's a tough game to read. It's different than most of the other tournament games, that's for sure. I'm not sure what I would think if I was in Nico's position. One, 2, 7, 2, 6 red is fine. Wait, they're yawing 4? Huh. 6 is yawing this. What? Whoa, 6 is like hard against 1. Ouch. Yeah, like, why would you ever yaw 4 here? I would just SE5 now. Other player is just throwing whatever his role is. I think other players worried that he's not going to get SC'd if he's fascist. It might just be 1-6X. Four is just loving this, by the way. This never happens in a normal game. There's no way 6 would ever yaw 4 over 5. Like, even if you want to yaw somebody other than yourself here in seat 6, you just yaw 5. There's no reason to yaw 4. Like, that's so strange. I don't get that at all. That's very strange. I like that Andrew is pushing against this. Yeah. I think Andrew might be lib here. He's definitely not fascist with iconic. Let me say it like that. Maybe it's 1-2-6. I think iconic is gonna be SCing 6 though. That's kind of the trade-off you have here if you're iconic. If you're iconic and you're liberal, you can't get away from SCing 6. The only argument you can make is that 6 wouldn't yaw 4-5 as liberal. Like, that's... You're never going to convince anybody. They're just going to 9-6 and call you fascist if you don't SC 6 here. So, if you don't get a blue, you're kind of screwed if you're iconic. You have to SC 6. But, otherwise... I don't see why Iconic would ever say, no, I don't yaw this. Yeah, I think Lyra's kind of outing Lib. This is kind of bad. Oh, she even yaws, wow. I think 136, 126 is possible. Look at that. SC6. Well, Nico's resigned to 6. Okay. 2-3 are SCing 6. Well, 1, 2, 3, 6 are SCing 6, so can't get away from it. Whoever's living 2-3 is throwing if it's the other person, and 1-6 is fash. Yeah, I like 2 being lib here. Yeah, I was gonna say. This is where Iconic calling out Lyra for stalling kind of bites you in the butt, because you have to stall now because everybody wants 6 SE'd, but you know one's fascist. So you have to stall so that people reconsider. And it's dumb. Oh, 4-5 comped. Okay. Yeah, that just makes 6 a stronger SE. Now 2-3 can't be fascist with 1-6. And they both want 6 SE'd. So I don't see how it's not like 1-5-7 or 4-5-7 or 4-7 and then one of 2-3. Either way, 6 is pretty much confirmed lib. They can only be fascist with 1, 5, and 6. Or 4, 5, and 6. Excuse me. One would have to be fascist with them. 1-5-6 or 1-4-6, but 1-4-6 does not do this. Surely not. Surely it's not 1-4-6. Iconic is stalling too long for this to be fascist. Like they're if it's 1-4-6, Iconic is throwing by not just Sing 6 now. Yeah, Nico stuck to his guns. I kind of like that about him. I think he might be lib. I like 2 and 3 this game. It's almost like they're both lib and Maria's just fascist. Like, I was at 1-5-7. Yeah. I don't think it's that easy, but Maria really hasn't done anything. Let's control F Maria's chat. Oops. Gotta do it right. 23 results. If we undo the truncate, we get 51 results. Let's see what she's been saying. Yeah, she just kind of agreed. I don't know. Not much there. I don't know. This game's going on a little longer than I would have liked. It's kind of slow. Mostly because Lyra wasted time on him. I think 6 was like the obvious him, and then if you don't have 6, you have been 2-3. Maybe? Oh, no, it's 2-7. You're definitely not going to aim 7, though, so I guess you just aim 2-6. I probably would have aimed Andrew, to be honest. You get a free M, it's like, why not? And if you're going to look for a fascist, you might as well M somebody. I mean, it's kind of like... The problem is that if you M 2 fascists, like... The deck is now a 4 blue deck. The deck was already low blue, so it's like, what did you expect to find if you M 2? Yeah, the fact that 4/5 comps means that either 1/6 is lib, and Nico is exactly Hitler, winning right now, or 3/6 is lib. Yeah, that is. I kind of feel bad for Maria, but at the same time, I kind of like to win games, so don't bother engaging people that aren't part of the game. That's the issue with being in her position. Yeah, 1/5/6 never lines. That's never a thing because they were just 9 to 5 and then SE6. Like, 6 is either Hitler or liberal. And then so is Nico, I think. Let's see what we got. Well, it's not hailing. Nobody even reacted at all to this passing. I think other players just, yeah, okay. Ugh. Is that a conf? Yep. Nico failed. One, 5, 6. Why does he yaw 4/5? Maybe that's a fake conf. I mean, the 2 confs in a row. Like, are you kidding? That's ridiculous. Yeah, it's just 3v3. GG. Yeah, just TD. Easy game. Oh well, we lost. Unless we top deck, but that's not happening. So 1/5/6. That's so strange. Other player played this so strangely. But honestly, 2-3 both resigned to 6. Iconic really can't SC anybody but 6, so it's like, what are you gonna do? He took 4/5. Why not? Look at Lyra. Lyra's still trying. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I don't get it. Like, if 5/6 are both fascist, why can't 6 just SC5? Like, this game's stupid. So strange. I like his play calling one fascist though. That's pretty good. That's actually some good play there. Yang 4/5 though. Ugh. If Iconic gets RBB, you're kind of up the creek. But Iconic also has to SCU on red or red blue. That hurts. They both SC'd 6, so it's like, how do you win this when both 2-3 SC 6? Maria just was completely out of the game. Man, that hurts. Well, good luck, everybody. There's only one blue left in 5. Like, they can't win, so it's just over. I don't know. I think 6 can get the SC from a lot of people. Nico made the wrong read. Andrew made the long... Yeah, it's 0%. It's 0%. Luckily, this is not a special game, but we're not gaining points, and that hurts. Our SARS team is going to gain some points. Who's other player playing for? Shoot, I don't even remember. He's playing for the Scumbag, so they're going to retain their lead, and Lyra's playing for Team 1, so they finally get another win. So, it looks like Ray's team is just winning the tournament at this point. We'd need them to lose a bunch of games, but when other player is winning games for the Scumbags, like, there's just no hope left that they're going to lose anything. They're going to have their top tier lineup coming up into these special games, and they're just going to win. GG.